Hey, welcome to another edition of Grown Man Talk. I'm Irvin Griffin, and whoa, man, this dude R. Kelly. I guess it don't matter the age. If he likes you, he wants you. To paraphrase the Booty Warrior, this guy just can't say no to the punani, can he? And the worst part is, he don't care whether you're married or single. Anyway, this story is coming out of Mississippi, where a Mississippi sheriff's deputy named Kenneth Bryant is suing R. Kelly for a 4-year affair he alleges that he had with his wife. His wife, Asia Childress, that you see down in the corner there, allegedly had an affair with R. Kelly. In fact, she had a relationship with Kelly prior to meeting Deputy Bryant. And that even after they were married, she continued to see R. Kelly from 2012 until recently, I'm going to assume. But the affair, according to Bryant, says it went on for 4 years. And that she even convinced this guy to move to Georgia because she claimed it would better her career. But now he believes it's because R. Kelly stays part-time in that area and she want to continue the affair. According to I believe, let me look here. Oh, the lawsuit. According to the lawsuit, it claims, quote, each time R. Kelly would have a concert in a nearby state, Childress would disappear to unite with her lover. Time after time, R. Kelly cuckolded Bryant with blatant disregard for Bryant's and Childress's vows, unquote. And I'm reading part of the article from sanfrancisco.cbslocal.com, basically the San Francisco Bay Area's website. And it goes on to say, Powers said that Childress has asked for a divorce, but none has been filed. Childress is a licensed public school teacher in Mississippi. Ooh, that makes it pretty bad. It's unclear where she lives now, and she could not be reached for comment. Mississippi is one of the only handful of states that allow spouses to sue others for breaking up their marriages in what is called alienations of affections lawsuit. Well, that's well known. I know North Carolina has this law, and according to this article, Hawaii, South Dakota, and Utah also allow this. Basically, it's almost a felony to have an affair in those states. And the lawsuit also goes on to say, quote, R. Kelly's wanton and reckless interference with plaintiff's marriage relationship, his blatant disregard for family values, and his uncondoned and unrelenting adulterous relationship with the plaintiff's wife was accompanied by R. Kelly's enticement of Childress to ignore her marriage, unquote. On one hand, I can't feel sorry for R. Kelly because it's obvious the man can't keep it in his pants. It's obvious the guy has a long history of alleged, not just with underage, but even women, grown women. At the same time, all this is alleged, and I would ask this, even if everything that this lawsuit says is 100% true, I would ask Mr. Bryant, I understand why you're mad at R. Kelly, but why ain't you going after your wife? Your wife is the one that promised herself to you. Your wife is the one that said she was yours forever. But yet you're going after R. Kelly, understandably so. But at the same time, your wife is the one that really should be the one that you really go after. Because R. Kelly didn't rape her. R. Kelly didn't hold a gun to her head and force her to drop her drawers and give up the na-na. R. Kelly did not force her to bend over and touch her toes while he administered penetration to her. She chose. She's a grown woman. She's not a child. She's a grown woman. She chose to do that. So while I'm not saying his anger is not, and I'm talking like I know the guy, but I'm not saying his anger is totally misplaced. It's not. At the same time, I would have more to say to that wife than I would R. Kelly. And the fact that they went on, did this for 4 years. 4 years. Not one time did she think about how this would affect her marriage to Deputy Bryant. Not one time. So obviously she didn't care about the marriage. So the one you should be really mad at, I mean, I'm not letting R. Kelly off the hook. R. Kelly is guilty of sin. At the same time, though, I never understood this. Why the spouses always go after the person they cheated with. Whether they knew about it or not, ultimately the anger should be at the person that promised themselves to you. Not so much at the person that affected. Because sometimes they didn't know. And if they didn't know, yeah, I can understand want to administer a booty whooping to them. But at the same time, I'm just saying. Sounds like to me he's focusing all his anger at R. Kelly, and justifiably so, but he should be focusing a lot of that anger at his wife, because his wife did not refuse R. Kelly. She made efforts to meet up with R. Kelly, to get butter naked and natural with him. So how come he's not aiming the anger at her? I'm just saying, man. In any case, R. Kelly, 50 years old, I mean, at some point, man, you got to grow up. You do. You got to grow up, man. You can't be just banging. I mean, if you want to be single, swinging single, giving penetration to women and not be tied down, okay, fine. But you trying to tell me this man can't find single available women of age? Yeah, I had to throw that dig in there. You trying to tell me this man can't find that? Come on. I mean, this is just a head scratching, shake your head story all the way around, man. Anyway, that's all I got to really say on it for this edition of Grown Man Talk. I'm Irvin Griffin, man. Deputy Bryant, I hope you win your suit if it's true, but at the same time, I hope you grow some balls and tell that wife to hit the road, because, man, your anger is justified, but you're kind of being a simp. R. Kelly, man, please grow up, man. And as for this woman, hit the road, skank. I'm out.